CAF Awards 2025. Nigerians react as Chebbak wins Best Women's Player amidst controversy. The 2025 CAF Awards may have ended, but the debate surrounding the Best Women's Player in African category has only just begun. For many Nigerian fans, analysts, and football lovers across the continent, the result was nothing short of shocking. Social media erupted in disbelief as Ghezlane Chebbak of Morocco was crowned the African Women Footballer of the Year. What many insist was a less remarkable season compared to her competitors. The statistics alone have been the biggest talking points. Ghezlane Chebbak registered 8 goals and 4 assists in 34 matches and finished the year without a major trophy. Yet, she emerged as the winner. Meanwhile, Nigeria's Esther Okoronkwo delivered an extraordinary season that most believe should have placed her not only in the final 3 but on the podium as the winner. With 14 goals and 15 assists in 31 matches, 2 trophies with AFC Toronto, and an outstanding contribution to Nigeria's WAFCON trophy, her omission from the final shortlist has been described as disrespectful and mysterious. Adding to the frustration, Rasheedat Ajibade, captain of the Nigerian Super Falcon WAFCON 2024 Player of the Year tournament and a leader who propelled Nigeria to its 10th WAFCON title, was widely seen as the favorite among the final 3 nominees. Her 9 goals, 5 assists, and her continental success seemed enough to make her the obvious choice, but even she was overlooked as the award went to Chebbak, leaving many asking the same question: make it make sense? Across Nigeria and much of Africa, the sentiment has been that while Morocco is achieving massive milestones in football development, hosting multiple African and global tournaments, CAF may have been overly generous in rewarding the country. This year alone, Morocco hosted the Under-20 African Cup of Nations, the Women African Cup of Nations, that is the WAFCON 2024, which was played in 2025, the Under-17 Women's World Cup, and the African Mini Tournament for the World Cup Playoffs, which was won by DR Congo. They are also set to host the WAFCON 2026 and co-host the 2030 FIFA World Cup, a historic feat for African football. These achievements have earned Morocco considerable influence and recognition, but many believe that influence spilled into awards that should have been strictly merit-based. Analysts are now warning that if football awards continue to be influenced by politics and diplomacy rather than performance and accomplishment on the pitch, the credibility and glamour of CAF's most prestigious honors will be seriously undermined. Awards are meant to celebrate excellence, inspire young players, and reward merit. When merit appears sidelined, fans feel betrayed. This unexpected outcome has also reignited criticism of the Nigeria Football Federation, the NFF. Nigeria fans argue that Nigeria's decline in football administration has allowed the country to lose its voice and influence in African football. Many have pointed out that while Morocco is thriving, building world-class facilities, investing heavily in development, bidding for major tournaments, and growing its football culture, Nigeria has regressed in key areas. The nation failed to qualify for the Under-17 African Cup of Nations and consequently missed out on the Under-17 World Cup. The senior men's team, that is the Super Eagles, openly protested unpaid wages dating back to 2019 and were unable to train just 2 days before the crucial World Cup playoff semi-final. The result, a heart-breaking defeat to DR Congo and another missed World Cup appearance. Nigeria are calling for complete overhaul of the NFF, insisting that the current administration has failed the country. They argued that Nigeria, once a part powerhouse known for hosting global tournaments like Under-17 and Under-20 World Cups, the WAFCON and the AFCON has fallen behind in standard, leadership and organization. The belief is simple: if Nigeria rebuilds its football administration, invests in infrastructure and reinstates professionalism, the nation's influence and dominance will return. Morocco's current rise is proof that serious planning yields serious results. As the dust settles on the CAF Award, one thing is clear: African football fans are paying attention. They want fairness, transparency, and recognition that is earned on merit. The controversy surrounding this year's award may linger for a while, but it also serves as a wake-up call for football administrators across the continent. For more in-depth analysis and updates on African football, Nigerian football, and players worldwide, follow and subscribe to our platform on YouTube, Avuncular's Production and Avuncular's Movie, on TikTok at Avuncular's Production, at Avuncular24, and at Avuncular's Studio. I remain your host and sport presenter, Chebbak David, reporting for Avuncular Services. On behalf of the management team of Avuncular Services, we want to thank you for taking our time to watch this particular episode to the very end. We hope to see you in subsequent episodes. It is goodbye from us for now. Thanks at Avuncular's Production and Avuncular Movie. Copyright Avuncular Services.